Good morning, everyone. It's a release day of Crusader Kings 3 Royal Court, but as you can have seen, I have had permission to release some early access videos, and here is my next video, and we're gonna talk about new council actions and your court. And we can also see here, we have inspired person can be sponsored, so we will take a look at that as well. So, but first off, new actions you can do in your court. We will start with the council. Your council looks traditional, but you have now extra actions. So the patriarch is the same, but your chancellor, you can bestow royal favor. You can that is new. You will be assigned to bestow royal favor. Effect is prestige plus 0.3 per month. Counselor's diplomacy skill is in effect. So if you would change chancellor, it would be better. So vassal prestige increased by 0.5 per month. Opinion by vassals increased by 8 up to 100 in total. Counselor's diplomacy skill plus 4. Your court grandeur plus 4. If we could switch to this guy. Here you see the difference. It's not that much, but a little bit. So the skills do matter. Your steward has also extra. Your steward, are the 3 basic ones, but now you can promote cultural acceptance. Princess Anush of Cappadocia will be assigned to promote cultural acceptance. Effect: cultural acceptance gains 0.63 per year. Steward Princess Anush plus 0.1. Independence rulers 0.52. So it's a really great way to get the acceptance. And we also have convince the Jura territory. Princess Anush of Cappadocia will be assigned to convince the Jura territory. Effects at 100%. The target county requires its ruler to hand it over to the Jura League. And the side effects, prestige gain, but also prestige loss and diplomatic blunder. Your marshal has also a new action, is manage royal guards. Georg Demetrius of Aegean Islands will be assigned to manage royal guards. Effects, night effectiveness increased by 1% per month up to plus 32%, currently 0%. Enemy hostile teams success chance decreases by minus 0.8 per month up to minus 32%. Currently at 0. Possible side effects: night improved and the hostile team disrupted. So that is worthwhile. So that is the new council actions. And now let's take a look at your court. Here is my court positions. Here is my courtiers. I can invite people, invite claimants. And also prisoners. So here, as court physician, effect vary based on aptitude, but you see how much it costs to put someone on all of these. And I will read most of them, but feel free to write down in the comments if it gets too much talking. But court physician, it is all known to you. We get monthly court grandeur change plus 10% to 25 based on the aptitude. But before we do that, I actually want to get the antiquarian. You know what? I will actually take them in priority. So I will start with the antiquarian. Artifact decay reduction minus 7 to 35%. enables you to reforge or repair artifacts, unlocks the commission artifact decision, and protects artifacts during siege and raids. So I believe this is the most important one, because I do love artifacts. And the antiquarian is responsible for the upkeep, care, and the production of artifacts. Sort by aptitude. So this guy is the most. Pelagos aptitude is 27.5. So it's 5 in difference between these two. Both of them have poor aptitude. These have terrible aptitude, so... Oh, no, well, I will put you... Oh, there we go, a point. Courtier, food taster. Okay, I want a good food taster. And we see they need intrigue skill and glutinous. So that is pretty good. Intrigue skill plus 45. Oh, aptitude average. Both of them are average. But here, for the food taster, they also get a bonus if they have glutinous. That is really interesting. This guy have like amazing intrigue, but no, that's good intrigue. But he's just eating everything. Well, let's get that guy. And if I revoke it, it will cost me 200 prestige. Master of Horse, Master of the Hunt, Royal Architect. Let's see. Stewardship skill, plus 32. He has good aptitude. And he's also an architect, so he's getting plus 40. The stewardship skill gives him plus 50, but his bossy rulings, he gets minus 20. So they can also get minus. But even though he has a minus 20, he is better than other. But yeah, he's busy ruling already. But I trust him. Master of the Hunt, Seneschal, and Control Growth, Cupbearer, Chief Eunuch. Chief Eunuch. We don't have... We need to castrate somebody. Okay, let's go Court Tutor. A Rage, Learning Skill. Court Physician. Learning Skill. Master of Horse. Busy ruling already, but he have prowess and martial skill. And the knights will become more effective. Master of the Hunt. Prowess, martial, but he's also brave. But yeah, busy ruling, he might already be a ruler, so he will be busy. High Almoner. So, monthly piety plus 5 to 20. Monthly court grandeur change up to 20%. Seneschal. Controller growth. Stewardship skill plus 32. Cupbearer. Powerful against hostile teams against you. Okay. And Grandeur change. Chance of stopping poison murder scheme. He's trusting and good diplomacy. Court jester. Diplomacy, gregarious, and stubborn is actually good traits for this um, role. There we go. No eunuch. Court poet, sadly no one fits. Court musician. There we go. You know, we could actually invite. There we go. And we speed forward some time. We have a court events and inspired person still. But let's go back to the court. Hopefully we will have more people in here. I will pay these to come to the court. So yeah, we had a lot of guests. And we can later put them to work. And here we can see your food taster, court musician, etc, etc. So now go back. We didn't find an eunuch and no poet either, but we can find a bodyguard. And prowess plus 40, and he's also brave plus 20. He's gallant, gives plus 5, but apparently its prowess is good for bodyguards. And we have another bodyguard. Appoint. Personal champion. Also prowess and brave. So my bodyguard and cupbearer can have multiple. Okay, so your some titles can be wielded by multiple people. That is nice to know. And I would like to have my champion is also my bodyguard if it's the same skills. Rather than have someone that's not worthy. Court artificer. Was proven themselves able to craft great things. While they mostly loll around in your court, they hope for as inspiration to strike once more. We have one that fits. And she's also inspired. Metalsmith inspiration. There we go. It was, I had to double click. Appoint. So, I think we need someone from prison with an executioner, like a murderer. And we could have multiple court artificers, apparently. Still 2 more artificers. But now, let's go to my court. We'll have some time pass. And here we can see, for example, my bodyguards are here. And my son is here. My vassal, a food taster. Artificer. Antiquarian. And when we hold a court now, let's see what happens. In order to be a successful ruler, I must actually rule on the various dilemmas and situations which arise within my sphere of influence. By officially inviting all of my subjects to travel my castle and petition me for aid, I will be able to stay informed, sway the balance of power, and visibly show the world that I'm in charge. Effect, you will increase your court grandeur. You invite your guests and subjects to petition you for assistance. You might learn of exclusive opportunities. You might be able to influence situation in foreign realms. You may gain additional court grandeur. You might gain or lose opinion, prestige, gold, and more. So let's try this. It costs 125 prestige. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, all movements in the chambers has ceased, all faces turned towards mine expectantly in front of me. I count 3 petitioners lined up in orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. Gesture for the first in line to approach. On second thought, it's beautiful day outside. Your court audience ends, but yeah, you listen to the first petitioner. Deux Leon, my vassal, strides forward, clearly eager to hear my response to this to his petition. My liege, Pygonitis is among the greatest houses of the Byzantine Empire. Cypriot counsel should always be heard by the Basileus. Excluding your most qualified and prominent followers only serves to sow division and mistrust. Cyprus will always have my ear. You get a weak hook. Such entitlements demand sacrifices in return. 53% chance of success. This will succeed. If you fail, he will lose some opinion. Only if Cyprus borders are never altered. 8% chance this succeeds. And council rights guaranteed. Forced partition. In exchange for greater commitments, of course. And this way we can alter the contract. Is it not enough to be a dukes? And he'll lose 10 opinion. Let's try this. A small chance of failure. Fatal contract gain, council rights guaranteed. An unusual case has reached my court. 2 women claim that a baby boy is theirs. None of the villagers can stand as witnesses, saying that it's as if. Sorry about that. Saying that it's as if child appeared out of thin air. No one knew what the women were expecting or adapting or nothing. The mystery has captivated the people, and while we may never know how this all happened, I must resolve this conundrum. What decision should I make for the future of this child? The youngest woman, as she has more of her life to raise the child, and she is 23. And Kyra is 36. With age comes experience. The eldest woman will raise the child. Or I can raise it as my own. How is this? Okay, let's check the child. Are you any good? Well, I think the youngest one. No, well, do you have light brown hair? Do you have light brown hair? I think it's yours. I'm faced with Pamphilius' sad eyes, which grow larger and more pitiful as his mother, Rodenta, gently ushers him towards my throne. Basilius, she laments, the boy has been at Leon's court with no one to watch over him since the disappearance of his dear papa. Please look to this, to his future. What can be done with such a child? No fear, I shall raise the boy myself. I become the ward. And with a lot of extra good opinions. My hands are full, but I will find him a home. And someone else's ward. Still a good. Pamphilius becomes your ward. You will be considered his father. Becomes part of the house Ducas. So this pretty much we adopt him. But the adopted commoner, not good. Unfortunate, but not the crown's problem. But I will find him a home. Wait, isn't he dead? Oh, okay. He was disappeared. Okay. Your royal court is now at court. Grandeur level 8. At last, the petitioner departs. Various courtiers follow them out of the room. Having business to attend elsewhere, others remain, talking amongst themselves about the recent proceedings. Soon the ceremonial formality of the proceedings has dropped away entirely, with the hum and bustle of normal courtly life taking its place. My business here is done. And that's how you hold court. And this video actually became quite long, and I will cover inspirations and projects in another video. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe for more Crusader Kings Royal Court content. Also, some Warhammer 3 will be coming later on as well. Thank you so much for watching, and leave a comment what you think about the new functions. Thank you. Bye bye.